Hey, what is up, everybody? This is the Great Puckettini, and what I got for you today is we're going to break down some video here on Jaron, however he says his name, Pierre. He's a Jacksonville State transfer guard. He is a graduate transfer. So he's already played 4 years of major college basketball. And the Arkansas Razorbacks contacted him on Friday, April the 4th. And so let's check him out, see what Arkansas is after. So first off, we'll check his stats out here. So Jaron Pierre is 6'5", 188 pounds, and he's a senior guard from Jacksonville State. Now, once again, he's one of these big guards that Coach Cal is after. You know, he wants these 6'5" and bigger, it appears, and that can score. And he fills this role greatly. He is everything that looks like what Arkansas is after right now. So this past season, Jaron here was the Conference USA Player of the Year. He's also the leading scorer. So he had a very good season. Whoever gets him is going to get a very good player, very experienced player, and he's going to be a good one. He already is a good one. Now, he averaged right at 22 points per game, which is that's high volume scoring. 22 points is a lot. He averaged like 6 rebounds a game, right at 4 assists per game, which is really good too. If you consider he scores 22 a game, you think he might be a bit of a ball hog. But he's a very good passer as well. Not a ball hog, but he's going to take a bunch of shots. But he's averaging 4 assists per game. That's a lot. He averages about a half a block a game. Whoops. And then he averages about a steal a game. So you see there, he's very good on defense too. So he's a high volume scorer. He's a good rebounder. 6 rebounds a game for a guard is good. He averages 4 assists a game. That's really good for a guy that scores 22 points a game. And he averages about a steal a game. So this guy is a stat sheet stuffer. I'm telling you, he is. He fills all the roles that Arkansas would be looking for, and he would fit in greatly. I don't know if they'll get him. They've just contacted him, but he's a good one. Now, his field goal percentage is about 42% from the field, which for a guard, that's not too bad. I like it to be up around 45 or a little bit higher, but that's not bad. His three-point shooting percentage is 38%, which is very good. Very good three-point shooter. You'll see in the video. He averaged about 81% from the free throw line, which is very good as well. 80% is really good, so he's a really good player. So let's see here. Well, let me fix that real quick. That won't bother me. Hang on just a second if y'all bear with me. Let me get that a little bit bigger. There we go. Maybe that'll help. Let's see. All right, here we go. Now, all right, here we go. So when I watch his film, this is what I see. And you can check out my notes. We're going to watch film in just a minute. But I see he's a high-volume scorer, okay? 22 points a game. He's really quick off the dribble. I think the first play you see is he just flies by a guy over on the left wing. He's big, strong, physical guard, 6'5", 188. He looks bigger than 188 to me, but he's a big, strong guy. He's very aggressive. He gets to the basket and he'll dunk it hard, man. He punishes the rim when he dunks it. He makes tough shots. You see him make some followaways, and he takes a lot of tough shots. And that's why he shoots about 42%. But anyway, he's a very high-volume scorer. He's a very good athlete. You can see runs well, jumps well. He's just a good athlete. He's the ball handler on the screen and roll. You see they do a lot of screen and roll for him, a lot of isolation for him, and he's very good in that role. He has a very good spin move. He's quick. He's very good in isolation plays. Like I was telling you, that's when they, clear out the floor. The NBA does it a lot and let him go one-on-one versus his man. He can post up smaller guards too. He can back them down, has a few low post moves. He's a very good passer. Averages like 4 assists a game, which is really good. He has great three-point shooting range. He can shoot it from out deep. Great range. He can make threes off the dribble, which is hard to do. A lot of guys are good catch and shooters. He's very good at that too. You see my next bullet, but he can make threes off the dribble, even though those are lower percentage shots. Don't like to take a bunch of those. We like to catch and shoot it mostly. But he can do that if he needs to. He can get a shot off. He's very good for at the end of the half or end of the game. You'll see if you watch the clock when he plays, he has a lot of those where they give him the ball and they let him take the final play. Very good in transition and finishing around the basket. He's just all around good player. I mean, he's good offense, good rebounding, good defense. He's just all around good basketball player. And he's already a good player in college. And somebody's going to be lucky to get him a real good one here. Here, let's watch some of his video here. Here's his picture. Move mine up out of the way, and then I'll make this full screen. This is the website. It's the college basketball scouting. You know, I've pointed these guys out before. Really good website. They do really good video. Have stats up here and all kinds of information. Man, they're a good website. I highly recommend checking them out. But here he is. He's on the left wing right here, and you're gonna see him just blow by this guy. Let's see if it'll play. Hopefully my video will play. And here he goes. Just zoom. Goes right by him. You know, you see big guy, big score. Right here, he's got the ball up top. Screen and roll. Look at this. Boom! Man, look at that. Let's rewind that. Watch this again. Holy moly. That's a play right there now. Kaboom! That's big time right there. And look, you don't need a screen. See the follow. That's a tough shot right there, boy. Follow away to the left. Tough shot, and he makes it. Screen and roll here. Just takes a three. So if you're playing underneath trying to cut the basket, he can shoot the three. He can hurt you either way. Look at that. Boy, that's a big move right there. Looks like Giannis, kind of. How much floor he can cover just with like one dribble. Look at that shot there. That's a tough shot. Here he is getting in the lane. Tough. Making space, lowering his shoulder, getting fouled. And you know, as an 82% free throw shooter, he's more than likely going to make that free throw. So, I mean, he's a heck of a player. It was a great play right there. Can't really tell what's going on there. But here he is, pick and roll. He don't use the screen. Takes it hard to the basket. I mean, this guy's in trouble right there. When you get, yeah, look at that. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. That was right at I guess that was the end of the game there. Maybe it said final. They're playing Sam Houston. They're winning. And so, I mean, he's tough. Tough to stop. Very tough to stop. Here he is. He don't even use the screen a lot of times. He just goes it on his own. Big, strong finisher. Very good athlete. Here he goes again. Look at there. I mean, he can go now. He can get to the basket when he wants to. You know, that's a tough shot right there. Don't want to take a whole lot of those. That's a low percentage shot, but he can do it. Here he is, catch and shoot. I mean, he's good at that. He can catch and shoot it too. There he goes. Boom. Yeah, he's good catch and shooter. Very good, pretty shot, soft shot. Look at there. You like to take those more than you do those off the dribble shots. That's a lot more high percentage. You know, that right there is a tough shot too. Going to his left, but he's got really good form. Looks good when he shoots it. You know, real pretty shot. He's a good shooter. Here he is getting in the lane. They got a bigger guy on him right there you can see, but, you know, he's just such a good athlete. He can rise above. He can get his shot off. Tough shot right there. A little follow at the free throw line. I mean, you can see he's a very good in isolation. He don't have to get a screen. He can get his own shot. Step back, boom. You know. Here he is backing a smaller guard down. And just goes a little bit with follow. He wanted to go to the lane. He wanted to hook him right here and get in the lane. This guy sagged down as far, so he just shoots a little fall away. Step back really more than a fall away. But anyway, good play right there. Here he is, isolated again. Oh, look at that spin. The guy falls down. I mean, he's tough. He's tough to cover down there by himself. Then we're going to see some of his passes now. Like I say, he averages right at 4 assists per game. So he's not a ball hog. He shares the ball. He will pass it if you're open. And does a good job with that. Here he is going hard to the basket. Good pass right there. So if the teams have to come off and double him, try to keep him out of the lane like that, like you see a lot of them doing, he has no problem passing the ball. Very good passer. Catch and shoot. Look how deep he is. Man, you got to really extend your defense. If you got some big men in there, that really opens them up. See, like, watch this. This was a perfect example right here. Watch this right here. Look at all this space right here this guy gets because they have to come out so far on him. I mean, that's a guard, too. They switch. So, I mean, he could have thrown it in there and scored pretty easily. This is against Missouri, SEC competition. And but he gonna can this three here. And, I mean, that they're up right there, 12 to 8. I don't know how that game turned out. Oh, look at that. Tough shot. But he makes it. I mean, he got a good soft shot. Tough shot right there, and he made it. Here he is in transition. But, oh, man, goodness, look at that. That was right at the end of the half, though. That he took that shot. That's why he took that one. But, yeah. But like I said that during earlier that, you'll see a lot of these shots are right at the end of the half or at the end of the game where he closes out the quarter or the half, whatever you want to call it. Man, look at that shot. Boom. Really good shooter. And remember, here he is. I mean, boom. And right here it says catch and shoot. He's in the 80th percentile. I think that's efficiency field goal or something. I used to know what that meant. I can't think of it right now. That's if your efficiency somehow. But he's in the 80th percentile of that of catch and shoot. So he's one of the top shooters in college basketball this past season. Man, Arkansas needs some of that. Like I said, I don't know if we'll get him, but you see what they're after. He's a good one. I'd love to see him. There's another deep shot at the end of right at the half. He likes to stop at the elbow a lot. You'll see him knock that shot down. It's a good high percentage shot. There he is right there. Kind of transition, kind of, sort of. Off the dribble three. He's tough. 2 screens for him right there. 2 ball screens. That tells you he's really good. When you get 2 ball screens, that's really good. You're a good shooter. I mean, look, he's just really good. He can really play. He's a high volume scorer. He can score at all levels. Look at that, boy. He went to the other side. Laid it up. Look at there. Just fall away in the lane again. He's done that a few times. He's just a really tough shooter, tough to stop. Guy goes underneath, you're in trouble. You can't go underneath the screen on him. He'll wear you out if you do that. Tough shot right there. Wow, look at that. But look here, this is what I'm talking about. How all this room right here. The guy fronts him, but anyway, look at all that room down there that would open up for a good post player, a good post man in there. Wow, that's deep. Holy moly moly. Right there, scoring on Missouri. Good baseline move. Once again, they're isolating him. He don't need a screen. A little push off there. I mean, he's a big, strong guy. Uses his body well. There he goes, getting the basket. I mean, this guy here's in trouble. He knows he's a big guy. He does a decent job staying in front of him, but good movement without the ball, too. He can get open. Boom, money. Whoa, look at that. Big finish right there. Catch and shoot. You leave him, you're in trouble. Now look at the spot up shooting up here. It says he's in the 74th percentile, which I think that means he gets like 1.06 points per possession maybe, which is 14% of the time. And then that's in the 74th percentile. So he's one of the top shooters of the game here. A spot up shooter, where he spot up, catch and shoot it. We call that being in rhythm, rhythm shooters. You catch and shoot it. There he goes. We'll go hard to basket. I mean, that shot right there looks kind of like a Kobe, Michael Jordan shot right there that you'd see them take a lot of. Look at there. Boy, that's a big move there. He's good and transition. He's good in everything. Here he is. Look like they're going to do the dribble handoff, and he keeps it. Money. Boom. He can fill it up. Here he is in transition, and I believe that is the last player right there. I know it is. All right. So, man, what a player. He's a good one. You can see here. Let me get back to my PowerPoint. We'll finish this off here. But, you know, here we go. Jaron or Jaron Pierre, however you say his name. Like I said, I try not to watch videos or listen to anybody talk about him. I try to do it on my own, but man, this guy's a player. He's, you know, Coach Cal is recruiting these big guards that can score, you know, 6'5" and bigger, and Jaron Pierre feels all of that. He can shoot the three, he can take it to the basket, he can play the screen and roll, he can rebound, he can assist. He plays good defense, averages about a steal a game. I mean, man, he is a really good player, and be great to get him if we could get him. But like, I saw a list here this morning before I did this video, and they didn't have Arkansas on there. I know Arkansas right now is hard after a big man. They need some big men, but boy, Pierre here would be a good one. Somebody's going to get a really good player. Like I say, he's a grad transfer. He's already played 4 seasons. He was a Conference USA Player of the Year scoring leader. I mean, he's a heck of a good one. But anyway, that's all I got. Hopefully the Hogs can strike a deal with him. He's a good one. That's all I got. Thanks so much for watching. Hit that like button. I got a bunch of videos. A lot of these guys Arkansas has contacted. I plan to make a couple more today. So come back and check out some more. Thanks so much. Hit that like button, subscribe, and leave me a message. I promise I'll get back to you. I love talking ball, basketball, football, whatever. So anyway, I coached for over 15 years, and so I love doing that. I love that. Love all the recruiting and drafting and all that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool. But anyway, thanks so much. Have a great day. Go Hogs.